It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Clopton High School. Night 2, opening round action of the men's division of the 22nd Annual Clopton Invitational Basketball Tournament. I'm Chuck Branstetter, along with April Froenig, here in the Bowling Green Tractor TribCast broadcast booth. April, we had a good time last night with the ladies, and now we get to have a good time with the boys. Although this is the last game of the night, so a lot of the action's already taken place.
Yeah. It wasn't exactly action-packed, but it wasn't, I guess, a snooze fest either in that first game. But I expected top-seeded Monroe City to really wallop on Warrenton's JV team, but that really wasn't the case. What was it, a 13-point win or something?
Yeah, it was 63-50 was the final.
Yeah, only 13 points.
Midway through the third quarter, it was a 5-point game.
Yeah, that surprised me. So I'd say the top few seeds are, it's anyone's tournament.
Meantime, what did Louisiana do next door?
Well, I tell you what, Silex made it really close there for a while. They got up to a 12-point lead in the first half, and then Silex came out and drained 3 3-pointers, and that caught them up real quick.
Yeah.
In fact, it tied it at one point, I believe, but they ended up winning it pretty handily, 51-29. So Silex will go to the consolation semifinal, and they'll face whoever loses this game that we're about to do, the 3 Clopton and the 6 Wellsville.
Clopton comes in with a record of 3-6. They're coached by Craig Smith. We all know him real well, and I don't know a soul that don't like Craig Smith. Well, I can think of one or two people, but really not very many.
No, not very many. Not very many.
And Clopton has won the tournament 2 years in a row. Mm-hmm. The boys have. And interestingly enough, those are the only 2 times they have won the Clopton tournament.
I know, so. But they lost a whole, oh my goodness, they lost a bunch last year. The only returning starter was Landon Hall. Mm-hmm. They were really senior heavy last year, but they brought it. They've got Zach Evans this year, obviously the younger brother of Alec Evans. We all remember him.
Have you seen Alec lately?
I have not. I'd be interested to talk some shoes with him.
Yeah.
He has the same shoe love that I do.
Well, good.
His more for sneakers, mine for high heels, but
yeah.
I guess I should clarify.
Yeah, probably should. So anyway, we've got Clopton and Wellsville coming up. Opening round action in the men's division here at the Clopton tournament. We'll be back with more on the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame after this brief timeout.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
A little basketball for you here on a Tuesday night from the Clopton tournament on TribCast, along with April Froenig. Chuck Branstetter here as Clopton gets ready to entertain the Wellsville-Middletown Tigers. Let's go ahead and check tonight's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice Neighbors helping neighbors.
All right. And for Wellsville Tigers, which are coached by Steve Lassman. Many may remember he coached at Louisiana for a couple of years. Anyway, tonight it'll be number 4, Nick Ebers. He is a senior starting tonight. Familiar face, senior, number 10, Adam Maley. Sophomore, number 11, Dennis Hunt gets the start tonight. Junior, number 20, Ben Burton will start. And number 45, Tyler Bunch, and he is a senior. So again, for Wellsville, it will be Ebers, Maley, Hunt, Burton, and Bunch. And for your number 3 seeded Clopton Hawks, coached by Craig Smith, it'll be number 15, Landon Hall. He is a 6'2 senior. 6'1 sophomore. Number 22, Sean Yates. Number 24, Parker Edmiston. He is a 6'1 senior. Another 6'1 junior, number 42, Damian Walker, and 6'2 freshman, number 44, Zach Evans. So again, for Clopton, it will be Hall, Yates, Edmiston, Walker, and Evans.
Those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers. Drop by their location there behind Walmart, or you can visit online anytime at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors.
Neighbors helping neighbors.
Just like they should.
Indeed. Indeed. I'm helping a lot of neighbors, apparently, because anyone that has a cat that isn't an indoor cat has ended up at the Fronix this
well, you must have
holiday
a lot
break.
of heat then emanating from
it's
the household.
Really, I mean, it's not, well, our garage is detached. I mean, it stays, well, a lot warmer than it is out in the elements, but
does it have a hole in it where they can get in there, or
there
what?
is a spot that I leave, it's a window that I leave open. I mean, I do it when we have a cat in there because I don't want it going potty in the garage. I want it to be able to get in and out. But I feel so bad for it. It is just too cold. You know, it's just too cold for animals to be out.
It is tough this time of year on the four-legged creatures. That's
it
for
is,
sure.
but it seems like word's gotten out that I feed and water regularly and give snacks, and but no one will claim them. So I guess we're good. If you want a calico cat,
No.
I have one,
No.
or a big puffy gray cat, or kind of a beat-up-looking yellow cat.
At aprilfronig.com. Hey, we got Clopton, we got Wellsville. It's game time. It's coming up next here on TribCast. Don't go away.
This is TribCast, coverage of high school basketball. Action from the hardwood on thepeoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, Spring Valley Accounting Services, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by Lynn's Heritage House, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Walsh Card in Bowling Green, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, by Wharf Construction, Young Enterprises Incorporated, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, La Crosse Lumber Company, Cole Chiropractic Center, and by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction. Basketball on TribCast is also brought to you by Dieter's Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, Community State Banks of Missouri, Abel's Quick Shops, by Hayden's Motorsports Center, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Penrod Real Estate, People's Bank and Trust, by Bowling Green Lumber, Airco Convenience Centers, Pike County Title Company, by Family Health Pharmacies, Mid-America Auto and Towing, and by the Bib Beach Funeral Homes, LLC. Now, coverage of high school basketball from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Well, as they're introducing the starting lineups to the crowd here, I have a trivia question for you, Miss Froelich.
I can't wait.
You ready? Well, this should be an easy one for you.
All right.
Being as knowledgeable as you are. Who won the very first Clopton tournament back in 1997?
In what year?
1997, the very first one, 22 years ago.
Louisiana?
Louisiana.
Oh,
ding,
my
ding,
gosh.
ding, ding,
I
ding,
really.
ding, ding, ding.
Wow.
Man, you've got yourself a $500 bonus from Jerry Hickerson for that win. He told me to tell you that.
Yeah, I'll be sure to collect on that.
Right. All right. Well, we're looking for a great game here tonight. The homestanding Clopton Hawks against the Wellsville Tigers, who was, they put on a pretty good show. I've seen them several times the last several years. I like this bunch. Yeah. For the first time in a long time, though, they do not have an Oliver.
That's right. That's right. Seth Oliver's gone.
Remember number 00?
That's right. Yes,
so
I do.
We'll see how it goes here tonight with
They're under new management with Steve Lastman.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. They're getting ready to go. Tonight's starting, actually, it's the starting opening tip is what I'm trying to say. The opening tip brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company getting the job done. It'll be Dennis Hunt in center circle. He'll be going up against Landon Hall for the Clopton Hawks. Hall stands about 6'2". Hunt is a little bit shorter than that. They're both very thin guys and ought to be able to jump pretty good. We'll see how this game gets underway. Everybody set? And the ball will be in the air right now. And a tip controlled by Clopton. Yates has it in the backcourt. He looks to Hall, who runs the show from out front, goes to the right wing on the dribble, hands the ball off to Edmiston. Edmiston at the free throw line, back outside it goes. Now over on the wing to Hall. Hall drives left baseline, stops, pops, little 5-footer off the glass, won't go, and the rebound pulled down strongly by Tyler Bunch. He gets a quick outlet pass over to Ben Burton, who dishes off to Maley, and now out on the wing it comes, and Burton will set up the offense as Clopton goes into a 2-1-2 zone. Out on top, Maley, now to Hunt. Jumping out to get it, big man Tyler Bunch gets it back over to Hunt on the wing. Now to Maley, Bunch, and they'll get it to, who's number 5? If I'm missing somebody.
I wrote him right out of the book, too.
There's a shot up, no good by Wellsville, and the rebound pulled down by Clopton. With it is Sean Yates. He goes in the corner to Evans. Zach ball above his head. Back to Yates, who'll drive in. A high arcing shot that was tipped and deflected, and it ends up in the hands of Tyler Bunch.
I'll have to run down to the whistle and check that, but I took them right off of what they gave us.
I assume that would be Ebers, wouldn't it?
Where Nick Ebers? He's number 4.
Yeah.
Well, it just about has to be.
We'll go with that until we hear something different.
Yeah.
Here's Landon Hall. Hands the ball off to Damian Walker. High post Evans. Back to Walker. Over on the wing it goes to Evans. Pardon me, that's Edmiston. And the ball knocked away. Picked off by Ben Burton. No score. We played almost a couple of minutes here. The Lady Hawks put up 90 last night. Tied a single game record last night.
Yes, they did.
Off to a little bit slower start here today. Maley drives down, kicks it off in the corner, and there's a 3-ball. That's an air ball put up by Ebers. A rebound to Hunt. He'll spin, put the shot up, no good. And the rebound comes down to Landon Hall for Clopton. Hall going to take it coast to coast. In the lane, he runs into a couple of defenders, and one of them gets their hands up to knock it away. Picked up by Ben Burton. Burton works over to the right wing, looking to hand off to Hunt, but can't. Instead circles, gets it back off to Maley. Maley works left side to Ebers. Ebers out on top. It comes to Burton, and he'll reset. A tough zone defense here by Clopton. Out on top, Maley. Now to Burton. He'll shoot the tray, and there it is. That's our icebreaker for the night. It's 3-0.
Who just did that?
Pardon me? Burton hit that.
Yeah. That surprised me.
5 minutes to go. First quarter. We had no fouls. We've had no stoppages, I don't think, in this whole game.
Nope.
Inside Evans. He can't hit the shot, and the rebound is pulled down by Dennis Hunt for Wellsville. Up ahead with a pass to Maley. He'll drive in coast to coast, put it up off the glass, no good, but he did draw a foul to stop play. And there's our first foul of the game. It's going to go against Parker Edmiston of Clopton. Stops the clock at 4:45 here in the first. Maley, he's a senior this year. Puts the shot up, and it's no good. He left it a little bit short, clanked off the front of the rim. We have our first substitution. Peyton Sambo is into the game for Clopton. Yates has a seat on the bench. That shot's up and in, so 1 out of 2 for Maley.
And yes, it is Ebers.
Okay.
Change numbers.
4-0 the score. Wellsville on top here in the early going. Clopton tournament action on TribCast all week long. Hope you enjoy the games that we'll be bringing you. There's another turnover for Clopton, and Coach Smith has not got to like the way his team has come out here.
4 in a row.
Yeah. Over on the far wing, Dennis Hunt.
I thought you were going to say Dennis Hopper. I don't even know why.
Why, no.
Oh,
was he an actor? Hopper
Yes.
was an actor, right? Was he? I'm thinking Dennis Weaver is who I'm thinking of. Here's a shot put back in by Parker Edmiston after the miss by Walker. So Parker gets the bucket. That's Parker Edmiston. And we're down to 3:53, and Wellsville up 4-2. There's a shot that hits nothing, goes right into the hands of Evan. Zach gets it off to Hall, will bring it across the line. Landon Hall, left wing pass to Sambo. Sambo down to the baseline. Cuts, now turns and hands it back off to Walker, who brings it out to Evans. Now to Hall. Hall works on the wing. He takes it back to the free throw line, stops. Now a pass down low. Evans turns around, has it knocked out of his hands. It's loose, and it goes off of Wellsville. Clopton will keep it, and Coach Smith makes another substitution as he puts in Daniel Harvey, a 6'2 freshman, replacing Sambo. And now Yates comes in replacing Edmiston. After all that, Hall will toss it in near his own bucket. A lob for Evans. Back out top it goes to Harvey. And now Yates has it on the wing. Trying to back in, can't do so. Pulls up at the free throw line, bounce pass on the wing to Walker, whose pass then deflects into the hands of Wellsville. Ben Burton, nice move to get away from his man. Puts it up off the glass high, and that was nowhere near the basket. Rebound was pulled in by Harvey. Outlet pass to Hall. Now to Evans. He'll take it in the left side. Can't hit the shot, but he does draw the foul. And a pretty good basketball move there by Zach Evans. Again, we talked about Alec Evans. Zach's just a freshman. 6'2". And at the line to shoot a couple here. His first one, it bounced around and fell down. Hawks within one now at 4-3. Zach toes the line. Puts the shot up, swish. He got that one down perfectly. We're tied 4-4. So Wellsville got the first 4. Clopton's got the next 4. Evans now will sit down, and Michael Wright checks in.
That's right.
Yeah, that is right. He's a 6'4 junior. Mr. Wright. And Wellsville, kind of an unforced error there. Threw it right out of bounds on the sideline. So on the turnover, Clopton has it out in their own offensive zone. Landon Hall will toss it in.
He's been their leading scorer so far this season.
Walker back to Hall. He's under the bucket, puts one up, and hit the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
going against Adam Maley, his first, team second.
2 shots here for Landon Hall. First one. It is no good. How did that roll out?
Yep, I thought
The
that
old
was
bouncing ball.
going to go right on in, but it did not.
So we stay tied at 4-4. Hall with a chance to put the Hawks on top for the first time tonight. Cannot do it. Missed them both, and Hunt has the rebound. Outlet pass to Maley. Working hard to get across the line. He does so now and gets it off to Burton. Burton with a left-hand dribble works against Hall on the wing out high. A bounce pass in the corner goes to Hunt. Hunt on the wing, stops the dribble and passes off to Maley. Maley over on the other side now. Gets it beyond the arc to Burton. In the corner to Maley. Ball above his head. Out top it comes to Ebers. Now over to Hunt on the left wing out high. In the corner to Burton. He swings it back out on top. They'll work it around with Ebers. Now Maley. Back to Ebers. In the corner to Hunt. Back to Ebers. Now Maley. They're working the ball good against this zone defense, but can't get anything near a good shot. Here's a drive. That works. Adam Maley, who took it to the hole strong, cut right through the defense on the right side of the wing. 6-4. Wellsville back on top by 2. Yates. In the corner, it goes to Hall. Landon stops, pops 15-footer. No good. He tries to follow his own shot. He gets it, and he can't hit that one. Rebound Clopton. They pass it back outside, and here's a shot no good by Michael Wright. So the Hawks had 4 shots at it and couldn't get it to fall. Now a pass deflected, stolen by Yates to Hall. He puts it up, no good, but he draws a foul. Boy, the shooting percentage here for Clopton is terrible.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they've been close in. They missed, 5 or 6 there in a row?
Yeah. It's surprising. I bet once they get dialed in, though.
Yeah. 1:26 to go in the first. Hall will be at the line. Zach Evans waits to check in at the scorer's bench. Hall nails the first free throw, and now Evans will come in for Damian Walker. 6-5, a chance to tie here for Hall. It's up, it's good, and we are tied at 6. Clopton puts on the pressure. Bounce pass comes into Hunt on the left side in the back court. Bounces it backwards to Mr. Burton. Burton looking for a screen from Bunch, who's back in there. That's a big screen if he can get it, too. Bunch, a big boy. He's a bunch of boy. Now what do we have? Right in front of Coach Smith on the sideline, a turnover. Huh.
Well, Wellsville catching up with Clopton and turnovers. 4-5. That's too many for both.
Yeah. Hawks with a chance to take the lead. A minute to go in the quarter. Hall out on top. It goes to Evans. Back to Hall on the wing. Back to Evans. Right baseline. Drives in. Ball swatted away. Bunch has it. Outlet pass up to Maley, who streaks up the middle of the court. Now takes it to the right wing. Yates all over and no foul called. I think Clopton dodged a bullet there. Out top it comes to Maley. Now to Ebers. Back to Hunt. Over to Burton. 30 seconds to go. Burton through the lane. Puts one up. Block. Nice block by Michael Wright. Here comes Evans with the ball down the right side of the lane. Has it stripped from behind. Ball picked up and tossed ahead to Burton with a right-hand layup. He scores. 8-6, Wellsville. Clopton quickly back with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Hall out beyond 3, looks at it and fires it up from three-point range. It's too hard. Bunch with the rebound. Outlet pass to Burton. They still got 2 seconds to do something. Burton will let it go at the buzzer, and it is off the mark. No good. Well, an entertaining first quarter of play. The Hawks within 2 here. It's 8-6 Wellsville at the end of 1. Clopton tournament continues in just a minute here at thepeoplestribune.com.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
8-6 Wellsville after one. The scoring update brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Akey and Kent Feed, Asker to Calb Seed, Crop Insurance and more. Young Enterprises of New Hartford.
All right, for Wellsville, it's Ben Burton who's leading with 5 points. Adam Maley has 2, and Clayton Ebers has 1. And for Clopton, only field goals from Parker Edmiston, and he has 2, and then Landon Hall has 2 free throws, and so does Zach Evans.
There's your scoring update from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. We appreciate them sponsoring all year the scoring updates here at TribCast.
Indeed.
Here we go, second quarter action. The Tigers up 8-6. Nick Ebers drives down the middle of the lane and scores. The senior puts Wellsville on top by 4, 10-6. Now the Hawks trying to answer back. Hall has it in the right corner. He looks for a screen from Evans. Gets it. Can't do much with it, though. Now gets it inside. Here's Evans. He rolls it around the rim and off. It hung up there for a long time. Wellsville gets the rebound. And there's a pass that just goes out of bounds. Nobody went through it. I tell you, it was intended either for Ebers or for Maley, but it split them and went right out of bounds between them.
Didn't pick up the spare.
No, that's right. So that's good news for Clopton. A chance to draw within a couple here as the inbound pass comes to Parker Edmiston, who's checked back in. Edmiston over on the left side. It goes to Peyton Sambo. Sambo down to the baseline. He spins, gets it back out on top. It comes to Walker. Now Hall has it. This is Edmiston. Walker. Pass inside, knocked around, but picked up again by Walker, and then lobs it, intended for Hall. It's over the head of everybody, including Ben Burton, the defender. And so on a turnover again, it's back to Wellsville. Minute gone, still 10-6, favor of Wellsville.
Coach Greg Smith yelling, if you're going to pass, make sure he sees you.
Exactly. Burton, wide open, left side of the lane, and scoring is Adam Maley. Boy, he caught him with a nice pass, roll wide open under the bucket. Now Evans for the Hawks. Out on top it comes to Walker. Damian gets it over on the wing to Edmiston. He drives to the free throw line, runs into trouble, gets a pass back to Hall, however, and they'll reset. Sambo has it. Over to Walker on the left wing to Evans. Zach faked the three, didn't shoot. Now on top to Hall. Landon looking to set it up, goes right side. Here's Edmiston, drives down to the baseline, double team, forces one up. He'll draw a foul. And we'll go to the free throw line here, Parker Edmiston. The foul will go against Ben Burton of Wellsville. That'll be Burton's first. And so 6:10 to go here in the first half. Parker Edmiston at the free throw line for Clopton, the 6'1 senior. Meantime, Zach Evans talking with Coach Smith right in front of the bench here. And Coach Smith imparting some knowledge as the free throw went down for Edmiston. Yates checks in. Sambo comes out for Clopton. It's a 5-point game, 12-7.
Edmiston still with the only field goal for Clopton. This is just an unusual start.
He gets another. So Edmiston makes it 12-8. Clopton puts on the press. Inbound pass comes into Bunch. Now back over to Burton. Burton streaks down the right side of the lane. He bangs into Evans, but nonetheless gets the shot up and in. Chest to chest there. And Burton got it to fall. 14-8. Evans and Hall play pitch and catch, and Hall will take the shot from the baseline. Cannot score. Rebound pulled in by Maley for Wellsville. Adam Maley across the line with no pressure. Looks down low, nobody home. He was anticipating Ben Burton to be down there, but Burton had come back to the sideline. The ball went down to the baseline. We saw a couple of those this evening already. It looks very unusual when it doesn't click.
Plus, I always expect faster-paced games out of both of these teams.
We're down to 5.5 minutes here in the half. Evans has it out high. Well, we've had quite a few stoppages so far. There's not a lot of flow yet. Down inside it goes. Evans can't hit the shot. Bunch is tied up, I think, or is there a foul called? Let's see. They're going to call a foul.
Going to call a foul on Parker Edmiston, I think.
Yeah.
His second, team's second.
So now Coach Smith wants to make a late substitution, and they do get Peyton Sambo back into the contest for Parker Edmiston. Also, Michael Wright is back into the game as well. Ben Burton in the backcourt for Wellsville. Works against Hall. Across the line now with 5:06 to go in the half. Lobs it to Maley. Maley guarded by Sambo. Right side pass to Burton. They'll lob it on a give and go. And there's a little hook shot that was really, really good. Maley finishes it off.
Yep, that was a good play.
16-8. Wellsville's doubled up on the Hawks. We need a bucket, guys. Somebody step up here. Wright has it, very top of the key. Sambo, he'll stop, pop. No good, over everything. Rebound on the other side, put up and in. That would be Yates with the bucket.
There you go, buddy.
Sean Yates. That'll make it 16-10. A 6-point deficit now for Clopton. 4:20 to go in the half. Back across the line is Maley. Bounce pass over to Burton. Out high beyond three. Top of the key, it comes to Hunt. Over on the left wing to Maley. Bunch now. It comes way out for a three. Bang! Oh, my goodness.
Look at that.
That big boy can shoot that long ball.
That's like a hallmark of Wellsville teams.
Tyler Bunch. 19-10. Biggest lead of the night for Wellsville at 9. Yates beyond three. He'll fire it up, and it's no good. Rebound tipped by Hall, and he saves it. Good play by Hall. He's hounded over there by Maley. And now enough time here for Hall to gain his composure and set up the offense. He backs out near the center line. Now takes it in toward the free throw line. Still with the ball and shoots the 15-footer. Good. Landon Hall with the deuce to make it 19-12, and Clopton wants a timeout. So with 3:20 to go here in the second quarter, Clopton tournament will continue in a moment. This is TribCast.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Winner of this game gets to take on Louisiana in a championship semifinal. Louisiana won over Silex tonight, 51-29. The loser of this one will take on Silex then in the consolation round. But right now the Hawks trying to get back in. They're down by 7. And Wellsville has the ball. Maley out on top, guarded by Peyton Sambo. Now he picks up his dribble and gets it off to Ebers. Ebers goes to Bunch, back to Ebers on the wing. Nick out top to Maley. Back over to Ebers on the wing. Now to Burton. His shot's too hard from three-point land, and the ball tips out to Sambo. He gets her off to Hall. Clopton sets up the offense with 2:40 to go. Yates has it over on the left side. Top to Hall. Hall drives down the right side of the lane. Stops, pops, the late footer, won't go. Save, nice save by Maley into Hunt. Now Maley's got it again right down the middle. He's fouled. That's one of those fouls the Hawks gave. You're going to foul him good. And that's what he did. So.
Well, Walker picks up his first. Just the team's third. Seems like there's been more fouls, too.
It does, doesn't it? I mean, it just seems like it's been all kind of fouls there. Maley knocks down his first free throw. That's 20 points here. 20-12 now the score. 8-point lead for the Tigers. Maley's second shot is good. They're shooting pretty good from the line, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
21-12. Here's Sambo. Lobs it inside for Walker. Back outside to Sambo. Lines up a tray and got it.
There you go.
There you go, Mr. Sambo. That'll get you back in the game quickly. 21-15. Now Ebers to Bunch. Over it goes to Maley. Now to Ebers on the left wing. We're under 2 to go here in the first half. Out on top, Burton has it. Right side, it's stolen away, and we got a breakaway. The shot up and in by Sambo.
Nice.
Peyton Sambo. And all of a sudden, the big lead down to just 4.
It's drug on and on and on, and then shoop. Cut it down to 4.
Here's Burton out top. Hall guarding him. In the corner, it goes to Ebers. He didn't want to shoot. Gets it out top. Maley will take a 3. In and out and back in. Oh, mercy. It was in, came out, went back in. Maley with the bucket. 24-17. It was a 3-pointer. Now Hall has it. He's looking for a screen. He wants to fire a 3. Nope, has to get it to right. Inside it goes. Walker turnaround shot, no good. And the rebound to Hunt. He'll get it off to Maley. He'll bring it across the line with 59 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Ebers open from the corner, doesn't shoot. They'll go out top to Burton, back to Ebers in the left corner. Now he'll fire it away, and it's over everything. Into the hands of Sambo. He gets her to Hall. Hall across the line in a hurry. Takes it all the way down to the left baseline. Moves in, shoots, can't hit the shot. Rebound Bunch, Wellsville. Outlet to Burton. Burton across the line with 30, well, not yet. Now he is. 30 seconds to go in the half. The shot by Hunt over everything. Into the hands of Parker. Now to Hall. Here come the Hawks again. Still 22 seconds to go in the half. Clopton, I think, would like to have the opportunity for the last shot here, and that's what they're going to work for. And a timeout has been called by Coach Smith with 14.9 to go. Hawks down by 7. This is TribCast.
The law office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the law office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Louisiana, Bowling Green, and Clopton schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Ryan Pitzer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
All right, we're going to see a 3-point play here, I guarantee it. It'll be a 3-point shot. It's going to be a 3-point old-fashioned play. You watch. 14.9 to go. I hope they don't turn it over because I think I got this one figured out. Let's see what happens. Inbound will come from Hall. He gets it to Yates. Back to Hall. Hall's going to drive in. He's looking for the old-fashioned 3. Won't get it as it rolls the rim and out. And a rebound to Wellsville. Well, so much for that idea. They still got 5 seconds. Here's Burton with 2. Over it goes, and a shot at the buzzer, and it's good by Adam Maley. And it's a 3. Oh, my God. Did that change momentum like that?
Man.
Maley at the buzzer nailed the tray to make it a 27-17 Wellsville lead here at the half. Ooh.
Yeah, that one hurt. You had it mapped out right. That was the play, but
I can't hardly breathe. It's painful. Well, the Hawks will have to rebound. They're down by 10 at half. Let's take a break. We'll be back. We'll have your State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime coming up next here from thepeoplestribune.com.
Hi, this is Christine Rutherford of People's Bank and Trust in Bowling Green. At People's Bank and Trust, we don't think our responsibility to the community should end when we leave the bank each day. You see, at our community bank, we volunteer for many charitable organizations and civic activities, as well as cheer on our hometown teams. Pride in our community is important to us here at People's Bank and Trust. Come see us at one of our convenient locations, Bowling Green, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, or Ellsbury. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
TribCast coverage of high school basketball is brought to you in part by Spring Valley Accounting Services, Lynn's Heritage House, Orff Construction, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Cole Chiropractic Center, and by Dieter Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Penrod Real Estate, Bowling Green Lumber Company, Airco Convenience Centers, Pike County Title Company, and by Mid-America Auto and Towing. More high school basketball is coming up. This is TribCast.
Dude, you look different.
Well, my body is glowing gold.
No, it's not that. Did you get a new shirt?
No, I joined the Fuel Rewards program at Shell and got instant gold status. I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
No, did you lose weight?
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, I tell you what, there ought to be an insurance policy from State Farm against what just happened here at the end of the first half.
I know.
I mean, it was a heartbreaking change of momentum. As the Hawks had called timeout with 14.9 left to go, they were going to run a play. I'm convinced they were trying to get us 3 points out of it somewhere or another.
Yeah.
Landon Hall put a shot up, couldn't get it to go, and a rebound by Wellsville. And I'll be darned, they came down, and really the play was kind of a busted play, and they got it over to Maley. And with time running out, clicking down to 0, he put up the tray and nailed it.
Turned it into a melee.
He did, didn't he? So 27-17. But unfortunately, there's no insurance for that kind of thing, and that's just basketball.
That's right. That's right. And I mean, Clopton can easily turn this around. It's just, boy, they really seem to be struggling to I don't know, find a pace, find a rhythm, find the bottom of the net. I mean, they only had Parker Edmiston had the one bucket in the first quarter. And then they had in the first 6 points, 4 of them were free throws.
Mm-hmm.
And then Peyton Sambo kind of put a little thing together. He drained a 3-pointer and then stole the ball, turned around and scored another 2 points. So you thought, cut Wellsville's lead to 4. So you thought maybe they were going to get something going. And then that's when Adam Maley went crazy and scored 12 points in that second quarter.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think we've got to get Evans a little more. He's had the shots down low. He's just not been able. And then he's just freshman, and that sort of thing happens. He'll get better.
But Landon Hall with only one basket.
Yeah.
That he's their leading scorer, and I mean they've got to get him more a part of this, and they really need to to buckle down on Melee because he's having his way with things right now.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and check our scoring update here.
All right.
Scoring update brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. See Young Enterprises for Akey and Kent Feed, Asgrow and DeKalb Seed, crop insurance, and more. Young Enterprises of New Hartford with our scoring update.
All right. So it was hold on just a second. I'm sorry, I had to inform my daughter of something. In the first quarter, it was Wellsville just edging out Clopton 8-6, and then came out and put it to them in the second, outscoring Clopton 19-11 for this 10-point lead here at the half, 27-17. For Wellsville, Adam Melee, or Maley, excuse me. I keep saying, now I want to say it wrong. He only had the one bucket in the first quarter, but he came out and scored 12 points in that second quarter. Dropped a couple of buckets, went 2 for 2 from the free throw line, and then 2 3-pointers to end it. So he's just showing all kinds of range.
And he's just showing off.
Exactly.
Yeah, just showing off.
Ben Burton, he has a couple of blocked shots and also has 7 points for Wellsville. And then 3 points apiece for Nick Ebers and Tyler Bunch. And for Clopton, they've gotten several people on the board, just not enough scoring. Peyton Sambo leads with 5 points. Landon Hall and Parker Edmiston each with 4 points. Sean Yates and Zach Evans each have 2.
All right, there's your scoring update. All the numbers, good or bad, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Akey and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seed, crop insurance, and more. Visit Young Enterprises of New Hartford. It's a 27-17 lead for Wellsville at the half, and this has been your State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime report brought to you by local agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Stay with us. The second half start when we come back on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
All right, time for the second half start. The second half start brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Remember, La Crosse Lumber Company, next time you tip off your next home improvement project. Maybe if you're building a whole new home. Wow.
Never.
It's a toughie, I tell you. But it's a lot of fun now.
Oh, I bet.
When
I wouldn't have the decision. It would be too many decisions for me.
There's a lot of decisions, believe me. Here we go. La Crosse Lumber getting the job done, and with April Fornick, I'm Chuck Brandstetter back in the Bowling Green Tractor TribCast broadcast booth for second half action. Clopton down by 10 with the basketball. Here's Landon Hall. Get him involved early.
And often.
And often, yeah. Outside it comes to Hall once again, over to Yates. He fakes a three, doesn't shoot it. And the ball off his foot, and he goes back and gets it. Good job to save it. Now over to Hall on the wing. He'll drive inside the lane, now back out. And the ball knocked away, he gets it back. Out top it comes to Damian Walker. Walker now to Daniel Harvey. Harvey has it knocked away as he drove through the lane, but he gets it back. Now to Walker. Outside Hall for three. Oh, not this time. Rebound Bunch.
Wow.
For Wellsville. Quick outlet pass to Burton. Burton like a streak of lightning right down the middle of the lane, and he scores in off the glass. Well, makes it a 12-point game here, 29-17. Minute gone in period 3. Hawks trying to figure it out. They better hurry. Hall out top. Where's he going to go? To Harvey. Daniel Harvey takes it down toward the baseline, cut off. Comes out to Hall, beyond 3, now to Walker. Walker, one bounce to Yates. Yates on the left wing, out high beyond 3, moves in a hair, comes back outside to Hall. Hall to the right side. That's Edmiston. He'll pull up, 16-footer, too hard. Hall had it, lost it. Bunch has got it. Had it knocked away by Edmiston. He'll move in and score.
There you go.
Good hands there by Parker Edmiston to get it to go. Back to a 10-point game. Hardly any pressure by Clopton this time, and getting it across the line is Hunt. Now to Bunch, who comes out high post. And he'll get her back to Maley. Maley between the circles. Guarded by Edmiston. He works to the right wing. Double teamed by Yates. Out on top it comes. Ebers. Now to Maley. Inside, wide open. Nice play. Oh, and down low to Bunch. He faked it, and he should have went right up with it the first time.
You're fine.
That allowed defense to get back, and Bunch couldn't hit the shot. Clopton's got the rebound. Edmiston out top to Hall. Hall left wing, Harvey. Daniel lobs it in. Turns out to be a great play as Hall moves in and scores.
There you go.
And they're going to call a timeout here. Wellsville has 4 unanswered points by Clopton to cut the lead to 8. It's 29-21. 5:23 to go in the third on TribCast.
Pike County Home Health can provide skilled home health services for homebound patients of Pike County. I'm Peggy Summers. Our agency offers a team approach with a registered nurse coordinating needed services. Home health services include skilled nursing, home health aid, social services, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and a certified diabetic program. We do dressing changes, IV therapy, monitor medications, do diabetic foot care, and many other services.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
So the Hawks have cut a couple of points off the lead at halftime, which was 10. It's 8 now, and they're on defense after this timeout. They're going to put on the press. They want to steal this ball. Burton has the job of throwing it in. Ben Burton able to walk along the sideline. He gets it into Bunch up ahead with a nice pass to Maley. Maley through traffic has it knocked away, and they're going to call a foul here. I think it's going to go against Walker.
I think you're going to be right.
Yeah.
Yep. There's his second. Team's first. It has been, let's see here. Wellsville has 4, and so does Clopton.
Inbound pass comes into Wellsville. They're going to work it down low. Here's Bunch. Over it goes. The shot by Hunt, no good. He gets it back, no good. Bunch has it. He'll put it up and score. Tyler Bunch on the third attempt got her to go. Lead back up to 10. We played 3 minutes here in the third. Harvey to Hall. Hall, they're giving it to him and say, take over. He drives in, does not get the shot to fall, but he does get the foul.
Now go get her done on the free throw line. He's 50%, 2 for 4.
The foul was on Nick Ebers of Wellsville.
And that'll be his second. Team's first of the half.
Landon Hall. Free throw. Good.
There you go. Some kids got into that one.
Student section not near as full as we normally see them, is it?
I know.
What's going on?
I don't know. Maybe the cold?
Or maybe they're sick.
Well, that could very well be. My mom's a nurse at Hannibal Regional Hospital, and holy moly, she said there's been a lot of flu.
Here's the shot, no good. Hunt with a rebound, and a Bunch again on the follow. So Tyler Bunch with 4 points in a row.
Wellsville has been monsters on boards tonight.
They have. Hall works around and scores on the driving left-hand layup. He got around Maley and got the bucket, 33-25, and Hall is getting involved in this offense. Ebers has it. Out top to Bunch. Right side it goes to Hunt. Dennis Hunt lost it off his foot and out of bounds to Clopton. Hawks can get it down to 6, maybe 5 on this possession. Clopton wants the worm to turn. Well, that's a thought, isn't it? Gee, why did I say that?
I don't know. I like it.
Here's Yates along the baseline. Here going. Oh, what
All
a
right.
shot by Yates. My God, that was a tough shot. Sean made it look easy. Now back the other way. The Hawks give one up. Dennis Hunt got behind the defense and was able to finish off the layup. 35-27. Look at Harvey. How he even got the shot off, I don't know. He's going to go to the, well, it's a non-shooting foul. Clayton Ebers, the freshman, comes into the ballgame now for Wellsville. He'll replace Nick Ebers.
I mistakenly gave Clayton Evers some of Nick's points in that first quarter.
That's all in the
I had to
family.
reappropriate them.
Look at this. Hall on the inbound got her to go. That was sneaky, man. Sneaky. 35-29. We have another timeout called by Wellsville. Their 10-point lead is down to 6. 3:28 to go in the third. The Clopton tournament's what you got on here at thepeoplestribune.com.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Well, the Hawks are making a run here in the third. They've trimmed the 10-point deficit down to 6. Keep that defense going. Landon Hall has come alive here in this third quarter.
Yep. He has 8 points.
And that's a lot. Need a lot more. Bunch for Wellsville. Here's Clayton Ebers. He can't hit the runner, but there's Bunch to put it right back in.
He has done that so many times.
He's in the right spot at the right time, and he's cleaning up the junk that comes off that rim. That's the kind you want. That's what you want your big guy to do, to be there to do that.
All 6 points in this quarter from him have been putbacks.
It's an 8-point game with 3 minutes to go in the third. Edmiston out on top to Hall. Left wing pass to Yates. He'll dribble over, now pass off to Harvey, who wants a three. That looked good, and boy, he lined that one up perfectly. Daniel Harvey with the tray, and that'll bring the Clopton Hawks to within 5. And a timeout now by Clopton with 2:48 to go in the third. Don't go away, it's getting interesting. Clopton tournament coverage on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And I'm not
I didn't know the game was over yet.
Well, no, that was the pregame. We're starting over.
Oh, we're starting over. Okay.
I hit the wrong
Well, it's not, at least it's not like that one time where it just went over.
Oh, I know.
Over,
oh, my gosh.
Over.
Oh, I couldn't get it to stop. Oh, I didn't know what to do. That's April in technology.
I'm convinced if that ever happens again, we're just going to bang it.
No doubt.
Here's a miss. Clopton's got a chance to score again. Oh, and Edmiston had some pressure from behind. He missed the shot. Now a travel called here against the Tigers. Clopton will have it back with 2:29 to go in the third period. Well, they've cut the lead in half, April. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Lots of time left.
It seems like they're going faster, which is a little more what I'm, what I guess, expect out of a Clopton team. Here's
Yates to Edmiston. Edmiston on the right wing beyond 3. Out on top to Evans. First time we've seen Zach here in the third quarter. Harvey with a 15-footer off the glass, and he scores. So he's got a tray and now a deuce. Who's this Harvey guy, huh? Freshman, 6'2", Daniel Harvey. Wow. It's a 3-point game. Under 2 to play here in the third period. Now it's Wellsville that needs a bucket. Ben Burton out top goes to Clayton Ebers. Lines up a tray. That's over everything. In the corner, picked up by Harvey. Up ahead, it's over the head of Hall into the hands of Maley, who scores.
Yeah, got in too big a hurry.
39-34. Clopton quickly back into front court as they go on the attack again with Yates. He's between the circles. Pass is intercepted, picked off by Hunt. Hunt has a break to the basket. He'll put it up and score. Well, you can't have that in the middle of a comeback. All of a sudden, the lead back to 7. 1:15 to go, third period. Hall out high, left side, directing traffic with the left hand, dribbling with the right. Now goes to the left hand on the dribble down to the baseline, cuts toward the lane, has it knocked away, picked up by Zach Evans. Evans backs up beyond 3, goes to Hall with a nice feed in. He backs in, triple team, back outside. Evans lines up a 3, too hard. And the rebound picked up by Harvey. Nice feed down low. Hall wide open and scoring. Now, I'm impressed with this Daniel Harvey. Not only is he scoring, but he's finding the open man like Hall that time with an easy bucket. 41-36, 5-point game. Clopton tournament winner goes to the championship semifinals to take on Louisiana. Bunch, 16-footer, no good. He can't hit from the outside this time. The rebound to Evans, to Hall. Hall down the far sideline. Pulls up at the arc. And now to Yates. 19 on the clock. Hall looks at the clock with 15. They're going to shoot the last shot here and try to get maybe within 2. If they get a three-pointer, they would be. 6 seconds. Hall in the corner. Harvey wants the tray. That was partially blocked. Bunch has it. And here's a shot from three-quarter court at the buzzer. Almost went. That was Maley with the attempt, but it didn't go. So it's a 10-point lead at half. It's a 5-point lead for Wellsville at the end of 3. 41-36. Back with the fourth quarter when we continue on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, LaCrosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, LaCrosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. LaCrosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Here's your third quarter scoring update brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
All right, well, Clopton outscored them 19-14 in that one. It's 16 points. Adam Maley leads things for Wellsville, and then it's 9 points apiece for Tyler Bunch and Ben Burton, 4 for Dennis Hunt, and 3 for Nick Ebers, and for Clopton, it's Landon Hall. He scored 10 in that third quarter. He has 14 now, 6 for Parker Edmiston, 5 for Sambo, 5 for Harvey, 4 points for Sean Yates, and 2 for Zach Evans.
There's your scoring update from Young Enterprises, Inc. of New Hartford. Akey and Kent Feeds, Ask Grow and DeKalb Seed, Crop Insurance, and more. Young Enterprises of New Hartford.
Oh, I have got the itchiest nose. People are going to think I'm a cokehead or something. Whatever it is, some drug addict.
Digging for gold.
Well, I don't know about that. I just...
No explanation needed.
Well, you see it on the movies and stuff. I don't know. But whenever somebody's rubbing their nose, usually, well, not usually, but
Here.
on the movies, it means that you're a drug addict.
Want the sleeve of my shirt?
No, I brought Kleenex.
Okay. It'll be Wellsville's ball here underneath their own bucket. They're up by 5. And the pass comes in to Maley, who hits the shot. Boy, that kid is good, isn't he?
Yes,
Adam
he is.
Maley. That'll make it a 7-point game at 43-36. Hawks with Hall directing traffic out here on the left wing. Takes it to the top. Now bounce pass into Evans. Back outside to Hall. Drives left baseline. Up under the basket he goes. Too hard. And then the rebound, it goes off the body of Harvey.
Doggone it.
Harvey just couldn't quite control that rebound as it took an awkward bounce on him, I think. So now the Hawks put on the pressure. Bunch. Nice pass up ahead to Hunt. Hunt takes it to the hole. Too hard off the glass. Rebound, and a foul is going to be whistled here on Clopton. It looks like Edmiston. No. It's going to go against Damian Parker. Had the numbers, they were just mixed up. Instead of, I thought 2-4 is 4-2. So Parker with his third. Hunt with the free throw, and it goes. That makes it 44-36. Hunt with a chance to stretch the lead back to 9. No, it's in and out, no good, and there's Zach Evans with the rebound. He'll get it off to Hall, who'll walk it across the timeline. 7:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hall out high. Now to Parker. Edmiston on the wing. Over comes to Hall. Hall cannot get inside. Tries it again, down to the baseline, kicks it off. Harvey underneath. He went up with it and came down. Apparently he didn't have the ball. It's out of bounds to Wellsville. Harvey's in a no-win situation there. If he'd come down with it, it was traveling. So he lost it out of bounds to avoid that call. Wellsville quickly back the other way, and oh, is he rammed by Damian Parker. Actually, Parker's just standing there, and Hunt ran right into him, and it was literally just like a brick wall. Stopped him like a crash test dummy thing, you know. And Parker is going to come out as Yates will go back in. That's the fourth foul on Damian Walker.
Texas Ranger.
And he's got a little cut or something, I think, on his lip through all that. The pass comes all the way to backcourt. Nick Ebers goes and gets it, now brings it back up front. Here's Maley with it. Works against Edmiston. A little hop pass there to Ebers, who'll move in and score off the glass. Nick Ebers with the bucket and the lead back to 10 for Wellsville. Yates to Harvey. How about another three? Yeah.
How about, yeah.
Daniel Harvey. I've been impressed with him.
Get him the ball.
Give Daniel the ball. Give Daniel the ball. That's Dr. Harvey's boy, right? I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it is.
Yep.
Here's a miss. Now wide open down at the other end. Parker Edmiston lays it up and in.
All right.
46-41. The 10-point lead back down to 5, just like that. Ben Burton in the backcourt. Works up against Harvey. Well, Daniel, you might as well pick it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go and pick it. Now Hunt banged by Evans. And they're going to call the foul on Zach.
That'll be his first.
And this will send Hunt to the free throw line again. He'll get 2 shots. Wellsville hanging on here. Lead at 6, 47-41. Hunt with his second shot to come. And it's good. 48-41. Wellsville back on defense. Clopton down the court quickly. Here's Parker Edmiston. Gets it to Harvey, who shovels one to Yates. Yates beyond 3. Takes it toward the free throw line. Back out to Evans. Fakes the 3. Doesn't shoot. Goes to Harvey beyond 3 on the wing. Now inside Hall. Back outside Yates. Yates moves down the lane. Puts it up with the left hand. Too hard. And Bunch has the rebound. And a nice play by him to get it out to Maley.
Bunch is a rebounding machine.
Here's Ben Burton. Off in the corner to Ebers. Drives down the lane. Can't go anywhere. The ball is loose. It's going to stay with Wellsville.
Well, they just, it's like Clopton just cannot break that 7-point barrier. I think the closest they've gotten at 6 in the second half.
They were down to 5.
Oh.
I know they were down to 5 at one time. Harvey's going to take a seat, and Sambo is in for him. Peyton Sambo. Harvey with a great third quarter, though, and half of this fourth quarter. Bunch out high. Gets her off to Burton. Now to Hunt. Let's see if they want to run a little clock here. They can do so, just good ball movement. They've got a 7-point lead and 4.5 minutes to go. Burton, hounded by Hall. In the corner it goes to Evers. Nick to Bunch down the lane. Nobody's going to stop him, but he rolls the rim and out, no good. And then the ball is off a Bunch out of bounds. And Harvey's going to come right back in for Clopton for Sambo. Coach Smith wants that three-point shot that Harvey features available to him. Yates picks it up now and gets it into front court quickly to Harvey. Harvey on the far wing. Pulls up. This is a two-pointer. It's off the rim. Into the hands of Ebers. Now to Burton for Wellsville. Burton, double team. Gets through a couple of defenders. Wow. Clopton fans wanting a foul. Actually, it's Wellsville fans wanting a foul. And now we do get a foul. That's going to go against Clopton and Zach Evans. Stops the clock at 3:51. It's out of bounds to the Tigers under their own bucket. They're up by 7 with the ball. Inbound to Maley. Back on the baseline to Burton in the corner. He'll dribble it around on the wing. Harvey is on him. In the corner it goes. Evers to Bunch. Now back to Burton. Eating clock here a little bit. Very content to work it. Down low, and they're going to bring it back outside. And we're going to have a foul here on Harvey. Daniel ended up the worst of it. He would lay it on his back, but he gets called for the foul. And they'll send Ben Burton to the free throw line for the Tigers. We're down to 3:26 to go, so we're getting into crunch time here. Burton missed the free throw. And the rebound to Yates for Clopton. Off to Hall, then up the court quickly. Hall in the corner. Edmiston for 3, too hard. Rebound Harvey has it stripped away from behind. Hunt has it up to Maley. Maley is run into. They're going to call a foul here on Hall. Landon Hall with the personal will send Maley to the free throw line. And now with 3:12 to go in the game. Monroe City won tonight. They beat the Warrenton JV 63-50. And it was Louisiana defeating Silex 51-29 in the two earlier games. 49-41 now stays there. 1 out of 2 from Maley that trip. It's an 8-point game with 3:08 to go. Hall for the Hawks. Has it knocked away by Maley. He saves it, and it's going to be picked up by Ebers. Ebers takes it to the corner. This is Nick. Off to Maley. Right side down to Hunt. Hunt, now he'll bring it back out top, and they'll set up, need some more clock. Burton. They're going to call a foul. It'll go against Edmiston. And it'll be out of bounds. Little confusion on the court. Now they've got it ironed out. Damian Walker wants to come back in. He does get in place of Harvey for Coach Smith. A little beefier defense here, perhaps. with Walker for Harvey. All-important toss-in comes to Tyler Bunch. He gets it to Hunt. Hunt works to the right side. They got to control the ball here. Wellsville hang on to this lead with 2:35 to go. Evans doing all he can to take it away, and they're going to call a foul on Evans. Stops the clock with 2:33 and will send Nick Ebers to the free throw line. A couple of free throws, April, would stretch the lead back to 10, which is where we started at halftime. Clopton's done a lot of hard work. They got within 5, and there's a miss. So here we go. Every possession very important now. Yates fires one up, and it goes, and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Sean Yates will take it.
For the old-fashioned.
Mm-hmm. Foul whistled against
Nick Ebers.
Yeah.
That'll be his third.
So Yates, big free throw. It's no good.
Come on.
Then it
And
bangs
Bunch
off
again.
the board, and there's a steal by Hall, but it's out of bounds. Oh, it's off of Wellsville.
Oh, and Wellsville fans are
They can't believe it.
displeased.
Hall will trigger it in from the corner, down at the end of his bench. 6-point game. We're down to 2:23. Hall throws it across the court to Edmiston. Now Parker to Hall. Hall at the top. Out there by Burton. He bumps him. Hall will fire the three, and he's got it. Brandon Hall with a huge three-point shot to bring the Hawks within 3, and a timeout called by Coach Smith. 2:12 to go in the fourth. It's a three-point game. 49-46 Wellsville from the Clopton tournament on TribCast.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, equal housing lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
Three-point game, Clopton, after the big tray by Landon Hall. Now they're wanting some defense. They're all lined up here, going to steal this ball if they can. Ben Burton better get rid of it. And he calls timeout. He couldn't get it in, so a timeout to prevent the turnover. So we'll take another break here as they talk it over. We'll be back with more from the Clopton tournament in a minute here on TribCast.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Hi, this is Christine Rutherford of People's Bank and Trust in Bowling Green. At People's Bank and Trust, we don't think our responsibility to the community should end when we leave the bank each day. You see, at our community bank, we volunteer for many charitable organizations and civic activities, as well as cheer on our hometown teams. Pride in our community is important to us here at People's Bank and Trust. Come see us at one of our convenient locations, Bowling Green, Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, or Ellsbury. Hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Boy, the wheels are spinning now down there on that Clopton bench, also on the Wellsville bench, but Craig Smith has really got them geared up down there now. We're in the final 2 minutes and 5 seconds of this game, and the Hawks are down by 3. Wellsville has led throughout most, if not all, of this contest. I know they've led through all the second half. Here's a foul to stop the clock on Clopton. I think it's Evans again.
That'll be his fourth. And it is.
That is the case, and boy, we got some big free throws here for Wellsville. It'll be Nick Ebers, the senior, to shoot them.
Well, he's not had a stellar performance from the line so far.
No.
1, 2, he's 1 for 4. Of course, now I've just done the reverse jinx.
Sure enough.
Doggone it.
Sure enough. 50-46. Ebers with one more. Here it is. It's good. He switched them both. 1:55 to go. Wellsville will fall back on defense. Sean Yates brings it across the line. Right side Evans. Out high. High post. Walker. Back to Evans on the wing. In the corner it goes to Yates. Back to Evans on the wing. Evans down to the baseline. Forces one up. No. But a whistle stops play, and we're going to have a foul here on Wellsville. And Zach Evans will be at the free throw line. The foul is on Nick Ebers, his fourth.
Well, Evans, I don't know if he's feeling well tonight because he only has 2 points in this one.
He made that look easy. A high arcing shot that fell right down through the bottom of the net.
Yeah, it was pretty.
51-47. 3-point specialist Daniel Harvey getting ready to check in for Clopton. That's a miss. And the rebound to Wellsville. Ben Burton has it. He works around a nice screen from Bunch into front court. Burton still with the ball all the way down to the baseline. Whistle stops play. What do we have? A foul on the floor. This will go against Walker. Nope, it won't. Who'd they call? Hall? Yeah, they got Hall with the I didn't even see him in the vicinity.
Me either, but it's his second.
So it'll be Burton at the line here for Wellsville. Ben Burton. That free throw, it rolled all the way around and almost came out, but fell back through. Now that's called living right. Next one. That's no good. Rebound off of Walker. Ooh, he almost lost it, but he went and got it.
I thought that was going to go out.
Heart Attack City there.
Oh, my goodness.
Hall for three. No, bounces high off the back of the rim. Ball ping-pongs around, picked up by Burton. Burton up ahead. Ebers over to Maley. It rolls off, no good, and a foul on the rebound. This will go against Clopton.
It's going to be Zach Evans. That'll be his fifth and final.
So Zach's going to have to leave the game, and, well, I tell you what, I don't know. I still haven't got a feel for the ending of this game yet. I want to think Clopton can get back all the way, but Wellsville's got just enough to hold them off here so far. So Harvey will come in for Evans, and we're down to 1:06.
Zach was off the pace tonight. He is usually about the number 2 in scoring. So I don't know if he's a little under the weather maybe.
Meanwhile, Nick Ebers hits another free throw.
Who hadn't been doing very well from the line, I might add.
Mm-hmm. He got another two. He nailed them all.
Man.
54-47. Clopton needs a quick one. Hall with a minute to go in the game. 1 minute. There's a screen from Walker. He works around it. Gets to the wing, now in the lane. Can't shoot. Outside Yates for three. It is no good. Rebound, Bunch. Wild pass up ahead. Going and getting it is Maley. And a foul on Harvey to stop the clock with 44.4 seconds. Well, it's pretty simple here. I think if Wellsville hits the free throws, they're going to win. If they miss, Clopton has a chance.
I concur.
Wellsville shot free throws pretty well here in the second half. That one misses.
Fourth specifically.
That one misses. All right, got to miss another one here. If you're a Clopton fan, that's what you're rooting for. And somebody crashed the board.
Wreck 'em.
That's good. Now, each point is like a knife in the back right now. 55-47, 8-point game, 40 seconds to go. Hall gets the screen from Walker, can't use it, goes around to the right side now. In the middle of the lane, spins. He is taken away. I'm going to have a foul here, and I think it's going to be the 5th on Ebers maybe. Let's see who they called it on.
I believe you're right. Yep.
Nick didn't mean to do it, but he was in the wrong spot at the wrong time and runs right into him. So Nick Ebers is out of the game, and Clayton Ebers will take his place. Clopton's ball under their own bucket, 33.7 seconds to go. Yates lobs it into Hall. Back to Yates. Yates in the lane, puts one up. No good, he was too far under the rim. Bunch with a quick outlet pass, and this is Hunt. He'll pull up an 8 clock. Back out it comes to Burton. Over to Melee. They're going to foul if they want to stop the clock. If not, this game's over. There's the foul. Committed by Yates with 16 seconds. Well, April, I'm stunned.
Me too.
To be honest with you, I didn't expect this. But Wellsville has played a determined game.
Yes.
Very determined.
Yep. Every time that Clopton would put together a run to come back, they figured out a way to knuckle down.
So now
they weren't shooting well from the free throw line. All of a sudden, they can make free throws.
Yep. Coach Smith cleans the bench. So the towel has been waved. Ben Burton trying to tack on another point, and he does. 56-47. This is A.J. Yench, a 5'10 junior, tries to lob it down low for Matthew Dugan, and it's off his fingertips out of bounds. Wellsville really doesn't even have to cross the line here if they don't want, but they will, and time will run out, and our final score is Wellsville 56, Clopton 47. 56-47 our final. Stay with us. We'll be back with our Bowling Green Ready Mix Kearns Construction TribCast postgame next.
TribCast coverage of high school basketball is brought to you in part by Spring Valley Accounting Services, Lynn's Heritage House, Orff Construction, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Cole Chiropractic Center, and by Dieter Sign Company and T-Shirt Shop, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Penrod Real Estate, Bowling Green Lumber Company, Airco Convenience Centers, Pike County Title Company, and by Mid-America Auto and Towing. More high school basketball is coming up. This is TribCast.
Mary, you're glowing gold. I know. I joined the Fuel Rewards program and got rewarded with instant gold status at Shell.
And I save 5 cents a gallon on every fill every day.
5 cents a gallon? Wow.
And gold is all the rage this season.
Oh, yeah.
Get rewarded with instant gold status at Shell. Join the Fuel Rewards program now at fuelrewards.com/gold. Restrictions apply. Active gold status required. Introductory offer valid for 6 months after activation. Limit 20 gallons at participating Shell stations. See fuelrewards.com/gold for full details.
Abel's Quick Shops. We're just down the road.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex are committed to offering sincere and caring service in your time of need. Family owned and operated since 1946, Ryan V. Bibb and Lori Smith know how important a personal touch can be. Their goal is compassionate service with dignity and respect, uplifting and comforting. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or call 324-2211 in Bowling Green or 384-5555 in Silex for more information.
Family Health Pharmacies in Bowling Green and Louisiana offer more prescriptions under more insurance plans for less. That should make you feel better. Family Health Pharmacies is there to help you when you're not feeling your best. Great gift ideas and half-price greeting cards, too. 2 convenient locations to serve you. Bowling Green Pharmacy and Hearing Aid Center on the Square in Bowling Green, and Family Drug, 301 Georgia in Louisiana. Family Health Pharmacies, just what the doctor ordered.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Well, it was all Wellsville. Clopton had their chances in the second half, but just couldn't quite get over the hump. They got within, I think, 5 points.
No, they got down to 3 at one
point.
They got
3 points. You're right. It did get down to 3 points at one time. But they just couldn't quite get over the hump.
With, what was it, 2 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Three-pointer by Landon Hall brought them within 3.
That's right. That's right.
And that was that.
So anyway, kind of a tough heartbreaker here tonight. 8-6 was the score at the end of one, and Clopton never could get the lead. So that's the way it goes sometimes. Let's check our final numbers. The scoring update brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Young Enterprises for Akey and Kent Feed, Asgrow and DeKalb Seed, crop insurance, and more. That's Young Enterprises of New Hartford.
All right. Well, it was, as Chuck said, it was Wellsville edging out Clopton in that first quarter, 8-6. You know, Wellsville was able to keep Landon Hall off the board. He didn't get his first field goal until late in the second quarter, and that just seemed to set the stage for what the rest of the game went. So it was 8-6 Wellsville advantage after the first quarter, and then they outscored Clopton 19-11 in the second for a 27-17 lead going into the second half, where Clopton Landon Hall just broke loose for 10 points in that one, along with 5 from Daniel Harvey. So they outscored Wellsville 19-14. And then, as I mentioned before, a three-pointer by Landon Hall brought them within 3, made the score 49-46. But that's as close as it ever got. You can speak now. It was really just Wellsville knuckling down at the free throw line and making what they needed to maintain the lead and ultimately the win. Adam Maley, 20 points tonight for him as he led the Tigers. Ben Burton had 11, 9 points apiece for Nick Ebers and Tyler Bunch, and 7 for Dennis Hunt. And they really controlled the rebounds, too, throughout the game, which was a big part. That Tyler Bunch, I think every single one of his baskets, with the exception of his three-pointer, were putbacks. And then it was for Clopton, Landon Hall, 17 points for him tonight to lead the Hawks. Parker Edmiston and Daniel Harvey, each with 8 points apiece. 6 points for Sean Yates, 5 for Peyton Sambo, and 3 for Zach Evans.
All right, that's your scoring update brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Remember, Young Enterprises New Hartford for all your crop insurance and feed and seed needs.
Indeed.
Well, let's name a Community State Bank TribCast player of the game. I'll let April announce that. It's brought to you by Community State Bank of Bowling Green and Troy, serving their neighbors since 1887.
Well, I kind of let that slip my mind, but I mean, Landon Hall, of course, you know, I mean, he did the things, but he did what was expected, where I thought Daniel Harvey kind of stepped up and really kind of changed the course of things, really kind of provided a spark. So my vote would be Daniel Harvey.
That's who I was thinking all along, so I'm glad you're thinking with me here. So Daniel Harvey, congratulations, our player of the game tonight, announced by Community State Bank. And don't forget Community State Bank. You can visit online at c-s-b.com. So again, our finals tonight: Monroe City over the Warrenton JV, 63-50. Louisiana over Silex, 51-29. Clopton loses to Wellsville, 56-47. And I don't have a final yet on the Winfield Wright City game over at the old gym, but we'll get that for you, and it'll be on the website shortly.
Yep.
Tomorrow, 2 games from us, 1 game from Mark over at the old gym tomorrow, if I read this right.
Right.
April and I will be here. Monroe City Silex at 5:30.
You got it.
And then the Clopton girls Ellsbury at 7.
That's right.
Mark will have Winfield, Louisiana in the consolation semifinal at 5:30 over from the old gym.
You got it.
So there you go. Make plans accordingly. We hope to see you here on TribCast. For April Froenig, Mark Froenig, Jerry Hickerson, all the TribCast crew, good night from the 22nd Annual Clopton Tournament.